Hey guys, so we've been talking about parallel lines cut by a transversal, and this is the work that you're going to be doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and model what this should look like. So the first thing you want to do is to identify the type of angle relationship that you have. So if you're looking at angle A and angle B, you're noticing that they are the same size on the same side. So the angle relationship presented is corresponding angles. Okay. I would suggest that you have like a separate sheet of paper to work this, okay? Because next you want to identify, well, angle A is acute. So I'm going to write acute up here. And angle B is also acute. So that means when I have both acutes, they are equal to each other. So I'm going to set that up. I'm going to put 17x minus 34 is equal to 13x minus 14. Now you are going to have to solve the equation, okay? There's more than one way to solve this. If your way is not the way that I do it, it's completely fine. It's not a big deal. So the way I do it is I typically move my numbers to the right side. So I'm going to move that negative 34 by adding 34. And what I do to one side, I am definitely going to do to the other. These will cancel out, and I'm left with 17x on this side. I didn't do anything to my 13x, so I'm just going to bring that down. Now I have minus 14 plus 34. If you remember integer rules, you should know that you are going to subtract and take the sign of the larger number. So when I subtract, I get 20. My larger number is 34, so that's positive, so it's going to be plus. Now, a very important thing to remember, because I moved my constants this way, or my numbers, then that means I have to move my variables to the other side. So that means I'm going to have to move my x's. I'm going to move that positive 13 by subtracting 13x. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. These will cancel out, and I'll be left with 20. Now I'm just going to subtract 17x's minus 13x's. I'm going to get 4. And then remember, of course, when you have a number and a variable stuck together, that means that we are multiplying. So in this case, we have to do the opposite, which would be to divide. And I'm going to divide both sides by 4. X is going to equal 5. Now, if you notice, I'm not asking for what the value of x is. I'm asking for the measure of angle A. So that means to find the measure of angle A, I have to go back and use the expression that they gave me. So they gave me 17x minus 34. So what I am going to do now is substitute that x for what I found. So 17 times 5 minus 34. So 17 times 5 is going to actually be 85 minus 34, and I get 51. So the measure of angle A is 51. Now, because we know that they are the same, they equal each other, you should also know that B is 51. Okay, but we always want to double check. So I'm going to take the measure of angle B, and I'll have 13x minus 14. So 13 times 5 minus 14. Now 13 times 5 is 65 minus 14 gives me 51. Okay? So that is all you are going to be doing today. If you guys have any questions, you can let us know. If not, we will be seeing you guys later.